Be on your guard.
Hey everybody, welcome back. BogMod here. We're still in space. And I'm a fan of space. It's got some really good music going on. Hey buddy. Oh yeah, this also reminded me 2 points that I wanted to bring up. One, I'm still not sure about the whole I'm not sure the one conversation we got for our villains gave them the depth I think they were trying to add to them.
Varia. Varia? Isn't that the person that Avakir guy was...
But why are you here? Wait. Don't tell me you've given up on the crown contest and come crawling back home from Dana already. Nothing to say? Even though you were willing to kill Tarnigan to secure your position as Lord, you still... kill?
I'm here to take care of something. If you wish to continue this conversation, I only ask that you wait until I'm finished.
Oh, of course. You always did prefer to take the coward's way out. Even after 7 years and living on that Danon rock, you haven't changed one bit. But let me tell you, I haven't changed either. Not a day's gone by the past 7 years that I haven't hated you.
If killing me will bring you peace, then so be it.
Dohalim, we kind of got bigger deals to
I have
things
business
with.
to take care of. If it's vengeance you seek,
Yeah, thank you.
I will grant you it. But you must wait. My sins are legion. Let me finish what I came to do. Then you have my word. I will let you do whatever brings you peace.
There we are. Thank you. See, now there's a reason
Sure,
to die.
that's it. Run away like always. You don't even have the courage to die. No wonder you leave it to someone else. You're just a coward!
Like, I'm gonna let you kill me, but I will gotta save the world first. Save all of existence. Oh. I forgot she had the all-black eyes of creepiness. That's not good.
Dohalim.
I apologize that you had to witness that.
Is it true? What she said about you killing
I
someone?
thought this had come up before.
Each of us have our pasts. I am no exception.
Before, back in Menancia, you mentioned having taken
Yeah,
a
there
friend's
we go.
life over the throne. Is that what she meant?
The mistakes I made there were not my first, and may not be my last. I will say no more.
Did you mean what you said? About letting her take your life if she wanted to?
She has more right to my life than anyone.
But you can't just...
Whatever happens, I have sworn to put an end to the crown contest, and to ensure continued coexistence in Menancia. I have no intention of expiring before I do so. There are far too many questions I still seek answers to. Besides, you have just as much reason to kill me as she does.
Dohalim!
Forgive me. Some things are best left unsaid.
Alright. Now where was I? Right. I'm not sure about the whole, where they tried to give them some depth. I'm not sure. The whole... No, they're not one-note monsters, really. See, we've given them backstories in the form of, I don't know, 5 lines. I don't know if that really hits the spot. Second of all, with how much the Renans have shown you could just kind of be disciplined into one sort of... Anyway. Fighting. Something else. Alright. Fighting the monsters. Where was I? Right. like as we saw with Gareth Hanos. You wonder why there was any rebellion at all when they apparently had the capacity to train / raise / abuse people to such a degree that they had no free will even. I guess the other lords were just bad at their job of beating the peasantry. See what I mean? It's an odd situation. Zuko's running around. Best soldiers down in Dana. I think I might have killed all your best soldiers. Sorry. So fancy.
Wow, this place is beautiful.
Yeah, it must be some sort of rest and leisure area for the locals.
You think? Man, these Renin sure know how to live it up, don't they?
This is the Deathnasium, actually.
Is something the matter, Dohalim?
Before I went down to Dana, my friends and I, we used to gather at this very spot and play music together. Avakir, Faria, and Tarnigan. That was a lifetime ago now.
Tarnigan. He was the one that Faria mentioned, right?
The guy, super kill.
He was once my dearest, closest friend. As well as Faria's betrothed. Despite Faria's lower class upbringing, she possesses a tremendous talent for music. Entranced by her playing, I helped her overcome her sense of inferiority and introduced her to Tarnigan and Avakir. It was a time of great joy. 4 people bound only by their love of music, with no care for social standing. Only the next song, the next melody.
Aww, look at us, so happy.
A friendship based on mutual respect, and a society where everyone is a prisoner to their social class. You really are different, Dohalim.
I suppose it's natural you would see it as strange.
I would have, once. Now, I think the idea of breaking away from society's constraints and choosing your friends based solely on affection is something beautiful that's worth cherishing. Besides, it was that way of looking at the world that laid the foundations for coexistence in Menancia.
Your praise does me too great an honor. I was merely following the wishes of my own heart. And even then, it only lasted until the crown contest began. After that,
Oh, Dohalim. Like I said, Kassar, you're still my favorite.
of Lord.
Dohalim, you are a solid
Tarnigan had
second
fallen
place.
for Faria. By becoming Lord, he aimed to wrest her from her humble origins and raise her to the highest echelons of society. But fate was not so benevolent.
What happened?
Tarnigan was no match for me in combat. On a level playing field, he wouldn't have stood a chance. But he was desperate and low on options, and he couldn't stand the thought of defeat.
Aww.
You mean he resorted to dirty tactics to try to win, right? But then why does Faria think... Wait. Don't tell me she doesn't know.
How could I tell her? Combined with the trauma of losing her beloved, and by her friend's hand, no less. she would have been devastated.
So instead you let her go on hating you, so she could use that hate as a crutch for her grief?
That's not the same as running away, though.
It is exactly the same. Unable to face the loss of my friend and the burden of my duty. Instead, I decried my fate and looked away from what I'd done. As for what happened after, that you already know.
But if you hadn't become Lord, Menancia wouldn't be what it is now. The Danans there would still be suffering under Renan oppression.
Ah, no, we would have killed them. Saved the blend as we do
Shion's
the other
right.
2 places.
What other lord would have treated me as you did? Anyone else and I would have been dead long ago. You've saved so many people, Dohalim. You saved me. It's thanks to you that I'm here today.
Oh, this music is
So,
really on point for
Try
this
not to
part.
blame yourself. The burden you've placed on your own shoulders is too much for anyone to bear.
Frank as always. But I shall do my best to heed your advice.
Do you think he'll be all right?
Yeah, I think so. He's got Kisara.
It's important to have someone like that.
I didn't realize how difficult it is just to be there for someone.
Sometimes just knowing someone's on your side can be enough. And he knows, Shion. I promise he does.
I hope you're right. Alphen,
Yeah.
Oh, I love this
I
music.
never appreciated until recently just how much you were always there to support me.
It goes both ways. You've helped me keep going more time than I can count.
Maybe, but I still wanted to say thank you.
Oh. So you're willing to see Tyrant and Civilization. A group of armored soldiers started to rebel? Oh, interesting. That is interesting news. Not what I expected.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
I see
Alright.
a medic and supply officer over there. If they know you're with me, they'll likely offer their assistance.
They're doing it as servants. I want to manage my ranch back on the other planet. A tiny bit less, but a whole lot more elemental defense. So I'm going to take that. Upgrades for everybody. Didn't I equip that, Kisara?
You... Could never be too prepared. But did we have...
Huh, alright.
dispense?
What is she wearing?
So much.
Equip this then? Elemental guard. Oh, there we are. Gladius Rene. Oh, look at that element attack. 1100. So, I just need more Mantid Claws. Dark Manes. Mantid Claws and Dark... Oh, that's fine.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Kind of pretty. Could use more water, though.
This flavor, why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
He does love his grilled rat pig. Da da da. Hey guys!
Damn it. Lenegis soldiers.
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Let's try... Oh, no. I was going to say, let's maybe Dohalim.
Much for them not wanting to fight.
Hold! I am Lord Dohalim of Elden Menencia. I command you.
The rest of the city must be erased.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not. If they want to fight, they got one.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Aww. I used the wrong move. We're right by a thing. You can spend the points to heal me. Let's go to a higher level, though. It's what we want to be facing at this point.
Those soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zeugles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Harros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lenegis before.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
Well, with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, we're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
I mean, you are picking a fight with the whole of the Renan civilization. Hello. Oh, look at that friendly-looking guy. A grip gel. Hey, doggos.
Gotta break through. Here I come.
Denied. Arctic waterfall. Pierce. Freeze lancer.
Take this.
These ones can run rings around us.
Burn it down.
Lightning strike. Do it.
Oh, I should maybe be a little more careful when I'm using my life drain technique.
Commander of Heavens. Phoenix Cyclops.
Quite necessary when creating weapons.
Oh yeah, the Dark Main. We need those. Force Mantis. Do you have a weak point? Nope.
Charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good. I'll leave it to you. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. Try harder. Burn. Dragon Swarm. Try this. Here I come. Escape. Try harder. Blow away. Take this. Dragon Swarm. Explosive ring. Try harder. My turn. Coming through.
These guys are tough,
Now.
but mostly because they have just a lot of tanky hit points.
Here I come. This one's all mine. You're mine. Radiant Blast. Dragon Swarm.
Lightning strike. Far enough.
Radiant Blast. Blow away.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Enough done.
I'll smash you.
Here I come. Enough done. Radiant Blast. You're mine. Kisara. Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclops.
I wonder if I'm gonna have to go back to Earth to get more. No, got some more Mantic Claws. Good.
I won't forgive you.
I owe you one. Coming through. Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Piercing
Here
roar.
I come. Burn. Lock and loaded. Dragon Swarm. Try this.
Aw. I got too bold! I was like, oh, what I did.
We're not finished. An astral.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Dohalim, this one's got your name on it.
Action to action.
You're
You're mine.
Magna
Now! Here I come! I'm not done! Raining slash! Dragon Claw! Sword Rain Alpha! You're mine! No escape! Sword Rain Alpha!
Now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I feel sprightlier than before.
Yeah, leveling up. And technically, they are a little bit above me on level. Ooh, shortcake recipe.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Now you'll learn!
So much for talking it out.
You've got spirit! Dragon Force! Try this! Explosive Ring! Dragon Force! Sword Rain Alpha! Blow away! Strike! Dragon Force! Now we're not closer! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Force! Try harder! Not a chance! I'm not done! Blow away! I'm not done! It's over! Dragon Force!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Oh, poor little critters.
I feel the power flowing through me.
You'll be able to help even more people now.
Yeah.
By blowing things up. Oop, got turned around.
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Oh.
Is someone making...
Yeah, that's not. Maybe the guards were from the Forbidden Zone.
Ignite!
I think I'll pass on the handshake.
Explosive Ring!
A chain between heaven and earth.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Dragon Force! Explosive Ring! I'm not... It's this it?
Aww. I'll take a healing spell, I hope.
Appreciate the help. Nothing gets by me.
Blow away! Dragon Force! Dragon Force! Raining Slash! Try harder! My turn!
Don't get in my way!
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha! This one's all mine!
I don't even know the word defeat.
Raining Slash! Blow away!
Chain between heaven and
Raining
earth.
Slash! Blow away! Ignite! Here I come!
I'm ready. It's time to finish this. Die! Consuming wildfire!
It's less of a gun of hers. Is less of a like a rifle and more of just like a cannon.
I'm her fast.
Dragon Force!
Guardian field! Far enough!
Raining Slash! Blow away! No escape! Thanks! Take this! Dohalim! In an instant! Impact Block!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Actually, we are using up a fair bit. I will use one of my orange gel Space.
No choice. Take this. Strike. I'll smash you. The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf.
Try this. Reload. Explosive ray. We did it right there. Dragon Sword. Sword Rain Alpha. Dohalim. In an instant. Impact Claw. My turn. I'm not done. Sword Rain Alpha. Blow away. Raining Flash. Strike. Coming through.
Alright, after this, we'll take a little break. I don't know, I think I've actually, you know, now that we've started to explore a little bit more in this place, I am starting to like what we're learning about, both about our various party members. Dohalim. Just kind of getting a glimpse into Renan society.
Well then,
So, yeah.
let's keep moving.
So I got a lot of questions, but hopefully it'll sort itself out soon. Thank you all for watching, of course. And I'll see you all